Okay, we're using our special angle pairs today again. But what do you notice different about our picture?
There's numbers. Wait.
There was always.
No.
Does anyone know?
Parallel, they're not diagonal.
What do those mean?
Parallel.
Parallel. So when that happens, our special angle pairs either become congruent or supplementary. Okay? So corresponding angles become congruent, meaning they're the same measure. So if we look at our picture here, angle 1 is now congruent to what's corresponding to angle 1? 5, right? Matching spots? Perfect. What about angle 2? What's that correspond to? And now they are the same measure. 3 and 7. And angle 4 and angle 8. So those would all be congruent corresponding angles. Alternate interior angles now become congruent as well. So what's alternate interior to angle 3?
6.
Perfect. Angle 4 and angle
5.
Yep, would also all have the same measure. Okay, last one like that. Alternate exterior angles are also congruent, meaning they're the same measure. So angle 1 is alternate exterior to what? 8. Angle 2 and angle
7.
Yes, perfect. Good work. And then the weird one is our consecutive interior angles. They are supplementary. What does that mean?
Add it to 180.
Add the 180. So angle blank and 5 add to 180. Yes, the measure of angle 3, those are consecutive interior angles. And then what about for angle 6? Should be 4, right? What did we say, angle 4? Okay. So now we're just going to practice finding different angle measures, okay? So when you're ready, let's flip the page and try some of these. So we are looking for the given angles, and we have to explain our reasoning. Oh, actually, guys, can we go back one thing? Can you guys do something for me on this picture? Go back. Let's do a quick little example here. Let's pretend angle 1 is 120 degrees. There are 3 other angles with that same measure. You guys know what they would be?
5 and 8 and 4.
Yep, 5 and 1 are corresponding, so they're the same. 8 is their vertical, right? What was the other one?
4.
Yes, vertical, or these guys are corresponding. Yep, those would all be 120, if that's what the angle was. Could you find angle 2? 60, right? So what do these two have to add to? 180. So can we agree that the other 3 missing angles would all also be 60?
Yep.
So what's kind of nice is if you know one angle measure, you can find the rest of them. And that's what we're going to do on the next page. So that's a good example just to have as a reference. Okay, so we're going to do that given angle 1 is 65 here, but then we have to explain our reasoning, meaning like, why did we put what we put? So if this is 65, how can we find angle 2?
180 minus 65.
Yeah, what is that? 115? What would our reasoning be? What kind of angles are 1 and 2?
Linear pair.
Linear pair, that's all you have to put. Or supplementary. I'm going to put linear pair. Okay, what about angle 3?
65.
Why is it 65?
It's vertical to 1.
Yep, 65 vertical. Angle 4?
115.
115. What's your reasoning for that one?
Vertical.
Vertical, or you could say linear pair too, right? Because now it kind of can get hairy of what reason you want. There's multiple ways to go about it. What about angle 5? Why is it 65? Corresponding to angle 1. Good. Angle 6?
65. Or wait, no, 115.
Yep. And now you could have a bunch of reasons. You could say it's a linear pair to angle 5. You could say it's corresponding to angle 2. What reason do you guys want to use? Correspond. Oh, I'll put in both. Corresponding / linear pair. Angle 7? 65. What's your reasoning? Vertical. That works. Okay, then our last one would be 115Y. Vertical. All right, good work. So it's just a big puzzle, right? Especially on the next one, our picture's a little more interesting than what we just did. But you're able to find all those missing angles given the 2 ones that they give us. So I'm going to make my screen super big. And I recommend when you do these ones, you guys, to write them all in on your picture first and then go back in and label them on your paper, okay? So label the ones that they give you. So angle 12 is 121. So write that right there. And angle 6 is 75. So we can find all these other numbered angles given just those 2. And I think it's easier if you kind of like just take your picture in parts. Like we can now find all 3 of these, right? What other angle is 121?
7.
They're vertical, so I'm gonna write that right there.
14.
Can we find 8 pretty easily?
Yeah.
What do those have to add to?
180.
180, so what do we get? 59. And then 11 would also have to be.
59.
So that was pretty easy. So we already got 4 of them. You guys want to go on the top picture part of it or the bottom right? Should you do this bottom part first? 6 is corresponding to something. What angle does 6 correspond to?
14.
Yeah, so if this is 75, so is 14. So now we know what other angle is 75. Yep. What would 10 be? 105. See, that's not so bad. And then another 105.
13.
Yep. Now we just have the top part. One of these angles is 75.
4. No. Top.
These guys are vertical, right? So that's 75. And now it kind of gets a little trickier.
Wouldn't you do 180 minus 75 and then divide by 2?
We could, but do we know that this is being like cut in half?
We could say 4 is 59.
Why is 4 59? Because these guys are corresponding, right? These match. Yep, so that's 59. So now what other angle is 59?
3.
Mm-hmm.
So now couldn't you go 75 plus 59?
Yep, and subtract from 180?
Yeah.
Yeah, because these 3 have to add to 180, right, to make a straight line. I don't remember what that is off the top of my head, though. What's 180 minus 59 minus 75? 36? 46? There, we did it. You guys did a good job. Our 2 remaining angles are 46. Okay, so if you guys want to take a second to fill in that right side now that you have all of them on your picture, then we'll end up with just a little bit of algebra.
No.
Oh, it's easy. Like
Do
2-step
we have an
equations,
assignment today?
it's quick.
Like, how,
I was not good at
Like-
last year.
A normal assignment?
like, are we gonna have homework?
Classwork. What's that, James?
I was asking if we had homework.
Oh, you'll get it done in class.
You guys ready for try those algebra ones?
No.
No. Okay, you let me know. Never. You're lying.
You're such a goof.
Huh?
All right.
You're such a goofball.
Okay, folks. It says, given the lines are parallel, find the value of the variable. Explain your reasoning. Your reasoning is what kind of angles we have. So if we look here, what kind of angles do we have?
Corresponding.
That's your reasoning. They're corresponding. And what do you guys know about corresponding angles when the lines are parallel?
They're equal.
They're equal. So what's an equation we can write?
58 equals 5x minus 2.
See, that's not so bad.
So it has to equal 12.
It's 12.
Yep. Bring over your two. Sorry, my email's blowing up. Are you guys okay with 12?
Yeah.
Me too. Perfect. Okay, next one here. What kind of angles do we have?
Consecutive interior.
Consecutive interior. And what do you guys know about consecutive interior angles?
They add to one. Or consecutive.
They add to 180 when lines are parallel. Okay. Add your like terms. Did you guys get 17?
15.
I got 15.
Good. Me too.
Did you say we get 15 or 17?
I did. Just making sure you guys are paying attention. If you got 17, you did it wrong. Don't do it wrong.
Push for my best.
Mistakes happen all the time. Okay, this one's a little goofier. We have two different angles or variables to solve for. Which one do we have to find first?
Right side. X.
The x. What kind of angles are these x's?
Alternate.
All right, that's your reasoning. Are they equal or do they add to 180?
Equal.
Equal. Yikes. Well, look
Wait,
at
is
you
it
now.
negative?
This is karma for joking with you guys.
Wait, isn't it, shouldn't it be
What did you guys get for x?
14? They're vertical.
I got
17.
17.
17.
I got 17.
Yeah, 17.
Oh, my heart sounds like this is what I get.
I
for
just wrote it
joking.
wrong.
Okay, so that's good. Now, what do you guys want to do?
Plug it in.
Plug it in? Are you plugging into the 8x or the 6x?
6x.
Okay, will you guys do that for me? 6 times 17 plus 3.
105.
105? Anyone want to confirm that?
75.
105?
So y
So now what do you know about these two?
equal.
Consecutive interior. So do they equal each other or add to 180?
180.
Good.
Y equals 8.
Should be.
guys okay with that?
I didn't do nothing this way. I did, stop.
Not mine. Matthews.
On a hill. On a hill.
Oh, it's not that.
What? Salmon paper. Salmon paper.
Mason.
Salmon paper.
I already got it.
Need a homework.
Oh, it's not mine.
Cut it out.
No, I have one.
Yeah, I do have something more on the job site.
It's right there.
How's that work?
Yeah, I did. No.